Good evening, glory, hallelujah to you. What the heck's your story? What's going through you? This is the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. Make no mistakes about it. I'm your host, Pat Renwick. Give it up for yourselves, Bass Galaxy. It's Wednesday night. It's all right. It's all right. Yes. Happy to be back. We have a wing dinger of an episode worked up tonight. It's a Canadian takeover, yeah! Canadian takeover of Stray Cast. Your Canadian Bassmaster Elite Series anglers, Jeff Gustafson, Chris and Cory Johnston, and Cooper Gallant, all coming on the show tonight. That's right. Yes. It's going to get wild. It's going to get, who knows what's going to happen? We got a bunch of stuff worked up tonight. And chat along. We're going to get some viewer questions in tonight. Chat along with JR, Rockin' Show Fantasy. Give it up for JR. He's in the chat board. Everybody's festive tonight. It's Wednesday night. That's where the party's at in the Bass Galaxy. Hey, Andy, great job on the new shows, Pedal Pirates and Into the Great Wide Opens. I think there's an Into the Great Wide Opens next week. A lot of stuff going on in the world of bass fishing, and Brad and Jamie are going to be on next week. Hey, get this. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only most kick-ass producer in the Bass Galaxy. That's Andrew Ellenberger. He's a ginger ninja. Red on the head like a bassin producer that has a red bass cat should be. Right, Ginge?
I think so.
Yeah, something like that. How you feeling, man?
Good, and you?
It's Wednesday night. I feel great. I'm pumped up. It's a fun show when we corral everybody together for fun stew and giggles dumplings. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, so with that being said, to add to the fun, of course, Wednesday nights on Stray Cast is the place to maybe win some stuff. And, Ginge, we got 3.
Whole mess of stuff.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 like and share contests tonight. That's right, tonight, 3 like and share contests. All you have to do, keep in mind, is like and share the live Facebook feed. Take it off a private, and we can pick a winner out of the randomizer at the end of the show. And our guests are going to give or announce the winners, I think, at the end of the show. And first off the bat, the first like and share is a Power Pole surprise fun pouch. Compliments of Power Pole, stepping it up for Chris and Core, right? I don't know what you're going to get in there. It's not a Power Pole move, but you should check that out. It's amazing. We'll talk more about that later, the new Power Pole move trolling motor. And guess who's throwing down and throwing in for Coop and Gus? That's Sims Fishing. That's right. Finest apparel in the land. Sims Fishing. Throwing in a mystery pack tonight. All you got to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. Now get this, because I guess Corey's extra special. So they got a bonus like and share for Cory from Waterland Sunglasses. So a pair of the bed fishers. I think I'm saying it right. Isn't it the bed fishers, Ginge? The kind Maddie's wearing. They're giving away a pair of those tonight. It's for Cory, but they're giving away Matt's sunglasses. Why aren't they giving away the Cory Johnston ones? But anyway, Waterland Sunglasses giving away. All you got to do is like and share your chance to win the bed fisher sunglasses tonight, and Power Pole fun bag pouch deal, and a Sims mystery gift. That's it. Like and share. JR's going to pick you on the randomizer at the end of the show, and the boys will announce the name. Hey, I want to talk to you about. Everybody's talking these days about getting their bag, right? You got to get your bag. You got to stack your bag, right? Right, Ginge? Isn't that everybody saying? Build your bag. I got a bag right here. Look at that. See that? That's the new Plano bag. And it's got a zipper. Remember when John Cox first showed us these on the show? Like we had them all sneaky before they came out? Well, now these are awesome. So it's the Plano soft bags with the zipper on top, completely waterproof, easy to use. I have in here a Xenon MGX. which is my new favorite reel, the Xenon MGX with the variable drag system and brake system. Amazing. And I also have a, hey, you know the little Mr. Money George Cochran spinnerbait? Remember that? The Strike King deal? Remember that old one? Well, the new Berkeley quarter ounces, they remind me a lot of that. See that, Andy? The little micros? I like it. What else is in here? What's in the plano pouch? Oh, of course. Fritz Side 5, Ghost Craw, Clicker, Red. Yeah. Ghost Red Craw, whatever you call it. And a good old 17-pound Trilene XT. All in a Plano bag. You like it, Ginge? What's your favorite thing in the bag?
The Xenon, of course.
You can't beat the MGX. You see Johnny Cox abusing it on Okeechobee? It's pretty cool. All right. Hey, Ginge, we have a big announcement. Are you ready? Big announcement. We would like to welcome Bob's Machine Shop to the Straycast family of advertisers. Yes. Bob's Machine Shop. Jack plates and accessories for your bass and boat. Thanks, Steve and fam and everybody there at Bob's Machine. We're happy to be partnering with you guys. Coming aboard here 2023. Moving right along. Hey, sign up, half a spot. Derbs online going on right now. A chance to win money and prizes. Ginge, you know who has Fritz sides? You know who has cold water bassin gear? You know who has bassin gear for any lake in the continental United States, also Australia and other places?
Yeah.
You know who does?
It's the Omnia.
It's Omnia Fishing. That's right. They got it. Lake by lake, inch by inch, slowly you turn. OmniaFishing.com, your place to shop in the Bass Galaxy. Hey, Ginge, I think it's about time that we do it. Uh-oh. When you hear that, he's popping through the corridor somewhere in Indianapolis, Indiana. It appears to be, ladies and gentlemen, he's the Whiskey Gypsy. Give it up for Luke Foley.
What's going on, guys?
The Tin Cup Honcho. What's up, bud?
How you doing?
Good. How are you? Where are you?
I'm at the Northside Social here in Broad Ripple.
Are you sure you don't have an ankle bracelet on and you can't leave your apartment complex?
No, they'll never catch me. They'll never catch me.
What's up, Foles? You're looking awful dapper. You're at another event.
Thank you.
Another function.
I am. I'm taking some big time customers of mine out to dinner, and they own a number of liquor stores here in Indy, Crown Liquors. They were one of the first ever to get behind the Tin Cup fishing team.
Gotcha.
And put a lot of cases on the floor. I was trying to get one of them to get on the air with me, but they were a little bit too overwhelmed. So,
hey, it's never too late. It's never too late.
But they say hello. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
hi, Crown Liquors. How you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're schmoozing as usual, Foles.
Well, it's part of the job. I eat and drink. Somebody's got to do it.
Being a whiskey gypsy
I make
ain't
it
easy.
Look easy, but it's not. It's not an easy job.
It's not. It's
not.
Being the Lord of Brown Liquor ain't an easy job.
No. It's not as hard as bassing for a living, but it's, still pretty hard.
Bassing sure ain't easy. Hey, for those of you that don't know, hey, Phil, before we keep going, who's your favorite Canadian out of the four coming on tonight? I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, jeez, you're going to ask me that.
I am. Who's your favorite one?
I'm friends with all three of those degenerates.
There's four of them coming on.
Oh, four.
Maybe one of them you're not friends with.
I can't. I like the Johnson brothers. I can't pick.
I like the Hanson.
Gus, he's. I don't know. I can't pick.
Okay.
I can't. Courtney will be mad at me. She loves all three of those dudes.
We got four guys on. You keep saying three. There's four of them.
All right. I'm sorry.
You're leaving one of them out. We don't want to know which one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
hey,
that's right.
Hey, Foles, for those out there viewing and listening tomorrow that don't know, Tin Cup Whiskey, the official brown liquor of Bassin, every week here on the Straycast Show, has the Tin Cup Whiskey word of the week. And when you hear a certain word, you take a sip, whatever you may choose. It could be a sparkling, refreshing seltzer. It could be an ice cold Coca-Cola. It could be a cafe con leche or a Tin Cup Whiskey. And Foles, what's the Tin Cup Whiskey word of the week this week?
I think we should go with Canada.
Canada? Oh, my gosh. You're going to get everybody sauced, eh?
I'm already 4 deep, so the Bass Galaxy needs to catch up.
You're 4 deep at the reception function.
Yeah.
Conjunction,
My boat's
junction.
in the shop, so I got to medicate. So I got an electrical problem they can't find. I don't know.
In your boat?
Stuff right now. Yeah. I was talking to Robertson about it yesterday, and I just lose everything on the big engine. Like you go to turn the key, and it's like you trip the kill switch, and I got nothing.
Matt's an engineer.
Oh, I know he is.
He'll fix it over the phone. He'll fix it.
So I'm trying to get that worked out.
We'll walk you through it.
So, if anybody in the Bass Galaxy's got any suggestions, please let me know.
Yeah,
I'll send you a price.
DM Foley. Foley, I forgot. Yeah. You still have a few letters or phone calls to make. By the way, if anybody gets a little, the word is Canada. If you hear the word, drink responsibly. Don't get out of hand. But Foley, if you feel you need to call off work tomorrow, Foley is making calls. So, and you're you're backlogged. You got about 6 or 8 phone calls and 3 to 6 emails to write to some people.
I'll handle it.
They called off. They literally did. They're relying on you to do that. So,
I'll handle it. No problem.
Foles, we got 3 like and shares tonight. You know that? 3 of them. All right. We got the Power Pole Fun Pouch. Yeah, we do. I'm not kidding. We do. You know what else we got? You're off the hook tonight. It's not you tonight. Don't.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry. I'm not putting you on the spot tonight because you can.
That's all right.
You can put in for every single one of these tonight, Foley. Like and share.
Can?
Yeah, like and share. I'm being real. Like and share the live Facebook feed. You are totally eligible. First off, you can get a pair of Matt Robertson signature series Waterland sunglasses. Compliments of Cory Johnston. Why they're giving away the Matt pair, because Cory's on, I don't know. But that's what's going on. You can win a Waterland pair of the Sight Fisher sunglasses. All right. Okay. Also, Power Pole Fun Pouch. I said that. Mm-hmm. And Ginge, what was the... Oh, and my gosh, a Sims Surprise apparel pack. A Sims Surprise.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, and you're eligible for all that. All you got to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. I think I got everything, Ginge. I think I covered it all. You want to go let the Canadians take this deal over? You want to do it?
Drink.
Foles, what do you think? Oh, Canada.
I think it's time for the Canadian invasion.
Let's do it, eh?
All right, eh? Don't you know there?
Don't you know? You got to do it there, Foles. Say hi to Cord for me. Hey, Bass Galaxy.
Oh, I will.
Put the power poles down. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back with the Canadian invasion. Peace. Thanks, Foles.
There's a moment when you're faced with a challenge, and just solving the problem isn't good enough, even if that means breaking the rules and shredding apart conventional ways of thinking, all in the name of creating something truly remarkable. With this much control at its command, we didn't stop with just one. We created 2 incredible trolling motors. Introducing the new Power Pole Move brushless trolling motor.
This is the mountain, and this is mountain whiskey. Unspoiled, untamed, forever wild. There's no safety net, no way down. Up here, it's just man and the mountain and his tin cup. Tin Cup Whiskey. Mountain whiskey.
Want to know the difference between power bait and other soft plastics? Ask the fish. Berkeley scientists have. Thousands of flavors tested on thousands of fish. Natural. Man-made. Every bait that's ever hit the water. No matter the shape, size, or color, power bait is the only one that is scientifically proven. Fish bite and will not let go.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This is the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. Make no mistakes about it. I'm your host, Pat Renwick, and right now, pretty excited to bring to you Bass Galaxy, the four Avengers of Kenyatta. Give it up for Chris and Cory Johnston, Jeff Gustafson, and Cooper Gallant. Yes! Live from Canada. Amazing. Put your hands together, Bass Galaxy. Yes. What's going on, boys? How you doing, lads?
Doing all right.
Just
You
enjoying the snow.
It's snowing in Canada?
I was just ice fishing.
We got 1.5 feet there the other day. Got the shovel out, ready to go back down south.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. You just came from getting burnt to a crisp for a month or more.
Hey, Cory, did Carrie Lee shovel your driveway for you or what?
Yeah, her and my mom.
Yeah.
He's not even kidding either.
It's starting right away. Gus, you didn't waste any time, did you?
Well, you got to take your shots when you know, that up, I guess.
We got all night. I even zoomed through the intro just so we could have plenty of time for extra chirps. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Good.
Hey, little do you guys know that you are actually inspirational. You inspire many people. Do you guys realize that?
No, not sure who would want to be like us.
Hey, I mean, Coop, do you realize that you inspire people?
You think so?
I think you do. Chris and Gus, how about you guys? You realize that?
Well, Chris and I have won a couple of tournaments, so I mean, yeah, Chris and I do for sure.
Gus, I am loving you more tonight.
We'll give Cooper a little slack though. He's just getting warmed up.
Yeah. He's hopefully I'll beat him in one tournament this year, but
you guys represent Canada. Like, you represent your deal. Like, so the majority of the other Elite Series anglers, that's America. Of course we have Japan as well, and Carl, Australia, but the majority of Americans, the focus in your country is on you for the sport of bass fishing. And you're all, we don't say hammers on this show, we say mallets. You're all mallets. So you do inspire. So Chris, I see you smiling over there. Chris, I do like.
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing at you, Pat. I've missed you since Florida.
I miss you too, Chris. I did.
All the Texas Roadhouse dates.
Yeah, like how many steaks could we possibly have in a month? I don't know, but it's always Cory's idea. We always got to go to Texas Roadhouse.
That's false. It's Matt's idea.
It's Matt's idea, but he's eating healthy, so he'll just get asparagus with the steak.
True.
Yeah, that's it. But hey, it's good to see you guys here as well. And I just need you to realize what we try to do is highlight, we glorify the sport of bass fishing because it deserves it on this show. And we need you to know that you guys inspire not only Canadian anglers, not only American anglers, but anglers across the entire bass galaxy. So can you accept that and come to terms with that, the four of you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And I think we'd all agree that, like, when one of us does have a good tournament down there, like we know there's a lot of bass anglers up here, a lot of diehards, and like they cheer us on, and we probably get more messages than anybody when one of us does have a good event, and we hear it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rally of Canadians when any one of you guys is in the top 10. I
would like to see it if one of us is in contention of the Classic, because this one's a little closer to Canada. I know there's a ton of Canadians going down, so it would be pretty cool to see the support of one of us have a shot at winning it.
They're counting on you guys,
They may bust down the border to get down there and see it if we're doing well.
And the Ginger Ninja
burn down Knoxville.
They might. You got to be careful. You got to patrol that, Core. We can't go. And Saturday Night Cory can't lead the bunch. You know what I mean?
No.
Carl's got like 50 Aussies coming over too, and like I met a bunch of them this fall, and like they're gonna have a good time when they come. So
wow,
that could be a dangerous mix also. Like,
they're gonna buy weapons, Gus, because they can't have guns there. So as soon as they get here, they're all buying guns. That's what they're doing. So it's gonna be a hell of a classic. I know it. It's amazing. You guys are excited, right? Classic coming up, representing Canada.
That's big time.
Gus, Cooper, are you gonna say anything?
No, I'm just chilling. What I was going to say is how, Pat was talking about inspiring others. And it's great. Like, this is my first year on the Elites, but, like, you guys have been there for a few years now. And, like, me growing up, like, you guys inspired me to,
That's you riding my kid's snowmobile today, Cooper.
Yeah. But, no, it's just crazy. Like, I looked up to all you boys growing up, and now I'm fishing against you guys. It's pretty wild.
That's
awesome.
That's great that you said that, Coop, because that was kind of my lead in. Now, Gussie, he's the elder statesman of the bunch, right? How old are you, Gus?
I'm 40.
40, and then
you are old.
Yeah, and
you're like 2 years behind me. But.
What are you, 37 or 8, Core?
37.
37. Chris, 30, what, 34, 5?
33.
33. Sorry.
This is kind of a pup still, but
Corey's
And then what are you, Coop? 19?
25.
25.
25.
We snuck you into the bars in Florida.
Hey, Coop. Well, we got you in the spotlight. Have you found a date for the Classic yet?
No,
Hey,
I
him
haven't.
and Matt might go together. We're pretty confident that they're both gay.
Matt, wait, who's with? He's going with Matt because Matt
No,
does.
I'm gonna roll solo. I don't care.
You just go, hey, you're not. You travel on the road like a gypsy all the time.
Yeah.
You ain't scared to do it.
No,
You ain't scared.
rolling solo. Matt might be rolling solo too. Who knows?
Hey, it's a crazy world out there. It's a crazy world. Hey, listen, elder statesman Gussie, right? So you got to keep these guys under control. All right, I'm counting on you, Gus.
I'm way past trying to keep those guys under control.
Yeah, you started the whole thing today anyway. You got everybody all wound up. But
Yeah.
So hey, Coop, I got to ask you this. So, being the youngest of everyone here, who was the one that you kind of looked up to first out of these three cats right here?
Put me on the spot again.
Yeah, I know you admire all of them, but like, you know,
it would have been, and this is nothing against Gussie. I just knew Chris and Cory growing up from where, you know, they're only about 30 minutes away from me. So, like, when I was younger, it was always Chris and Cory. Before they even fished the elites, like seeing them destroy here in Ontario. And then, but yeah, like in the last, you know, few years, seeing all three of them, I've looked up. I still do. Like, it's pretty. It's been pretty cool looking up to them and just following them over the past few years, especially on the elites.
And now they're your peers. It's got to be an odd feeling.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's still, it's super weird. But it's super cool. It's been a blast, and I'm glad I got to know all three of them.
Now, no disrespect to you three gentlemen, the other three gentlemen, but Coop is the first Canadian to qualify.
They would have qualified anyway.
They would have. I said no disrespect. They're all mallets. But if you're looking at it in black and white and on paper, you know, that's you're the first one to qualify. It's quite an honor, Coop.
Yeah. No, it's pretty wild for sure.
And now these guys
it was probably easier to qualify 4 years ago than it was last year when Coop qualified.
It just keeps getting harder. And Coop, you know, I mean, you're showing you are an amazing angler. Cory, you said it best about Coop, that if he couldn't catch bass, he would just be, you said, you would be effed.
I said that to his old man when we were driving home in the truck. When I said, like, what would Cooper do if he couldn't catch bass? And he just kind of looked at me like, I don't know, he's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, big trouble, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I've always said that too growing up. I'm like, if I don't make it, I'm screwed. So I best make it.
I mean, Coop, you are an amazing fisherman. I had the pleasure of spending a day on the boat with you and going out on Toho. And but like when it came to everything else, like it just seemed like you didn't know what the hell was going on. You even forgot you left your entire luggage at our Airbnb. And Matt and I are like, hey, does he know that the luggage is still in the middle of the living room? And you didn't. You like,
Cooper, how many times have you forgot your passport
or cell phone
or wallet?
Cell phone, wallet, constantly. I've gone through about 15 debit cards. But no, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with my passport. That's like the first thing on my list every time I leave.
Cooper, should we tell him about the story? Where were you coming home from when you lost your phone and you went through 3 flights and then finally remembered you forgot your phone?
The best part was 2 airports away. You're like, I got to walk back and get my phone, but it was in a totally different airport.
I was at the Classic, I think, like 3 years back on Gunnersville. That's what it was.
He left his phone. What was it at breakfast when they were leaving? Was it Birmingham? You were leaving Birmingham. Yeah, hungover. He left his cell phone at the breakfast table in the airport, and the guys he left walked away. The guys thought it'd be funny. They took his phone. He didn't realize it till they caught a connection in the next airport, And then he realized he forgot his phone. So he starts walking back to the airport to get it, but he left it at the previous airport.
Sounds right.
Only
I don't even know what to say about that. That was pretty bad.
You were happy, right, Coop?
Yeah, I was just thinking about Bass, and that's all.
Yeah, life on the road.
So, like, was there a recovery of it, Coop, or was it gone?
Honestly,
No, the guy-
I've lost so many that I'm losing track of which phone.
All right.
The guys held on to the phone in the airport and didn't give it to him, let him sweat for a bit.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
They're playing with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They went along with it for a while too. I feel like you guys gave it back to me when we landed in Toronto.
I had nothing to do with it. It was your buddies.
Hey, but on the bright side, his tackle is always perfect and organized, and you know where everything is and ready to rip as far as tackle, right, Coop?
No. No. I'm pretty unorganized in my boat too, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know, it works. Keep rolling with it. I feel weird being organized. When my tackle's like perfectly organized, boat's ready to rock and roll, something don't feel right.
Yeah, I saw it. That's why I kind of phrased it that way. You're a hot freaking mess, Coop. You are just a freaking mess. A glorious mess, mind you.
Just how I roll, I guess.
But you catch fish. You happen to catch fish, right?
I try.
Yeah, you made your way. You made your way to the elites. Hey, I'm gonna go start with our elder statesman, and I want you guys to realize how much of an inspiration you are through some of these stats that we have right here. Cory, we probed Ronnie Moore for these stats. Yeah, we probed him hard for
You'd
these.
enjoy that.
Yeah, it wasn't too. We got the stats. So I want to start with Gussie, and first off, Gussie, Elite Series champion, holder of Old Blue. Give it up, Bass Galaxy. Yes, that's right. Tennessee River.
Yeah.
Old Mopey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gus. 2021, good year for you. Life-changing year, right? Life-changing year, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. It was awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at the clip, and I still remember it, like watching the weigh-in, and then I rewatched the clip, and you're like, man, these things are a lot heavier than you might think. And it's just an awesome moment. And you could, it was a kind of, I could tell for you, surreal. Is that an accurate statement?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're just like the tournaments are super hard to win. I mean, you got to have a lot go. You got to catch a lot of breaks, and it's funny when they happen because that was probably one of the worst practices I've ever had for a tournament. Like I think I caught 3 bass fish the first 2 days, and like I practiced from dark to dark, pretty much every day, and I found that spot like in the afternoon on the last day of practice and didn't really know if it was going to be that good or not. And it turned out to have enough fish to last for 4 days, and nobody else found it. And yeah, it was awesome.
Is that canal beat now? Is it like it was like a canal, wasn't it, Gus? Like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how many boats are going to be on it in 2 weeks?
I don't know. I mean, there was guys that came and fished by me and they couldn't catch them. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, have you heard of people going there and smashing them since?
Swindle told me that that last year they were catching them in there, but some point last year he told me that, but I don't know. I'm going to show up there, and I watched the 2019 Classic shows the last couple days. That's really all the intel that I've gotten into it. Just gonna, it's a month later in the year, and I think all these guys would agree. Like we go back, like up north, a good spot is usually good every year, but on these reservoirs down south, I mean, we all save our waypoints, but like hardly ever do you go back to these lakes and the same program works again. So, and the time of year we're at, the weather's going to be a big influence on how the fishing's going to be. But I'm going to keep that spot honest though, for sure. It'll be getting checked out a couple times. And And, I'm going to try and fish for smallmouth. So I know that what exists. And, we'll
you might as well. Hey, Cory, you going to try that spot too, or?
No,
No, not doing it?
no.
I had to ask him, Gus. I had to ask.
Yeah, no, Cory's good like that. I'm not. Him and I have never had an issue ever before.
No.
I'm not saying he would. I just know Cory's a fierce competitor.
Brandon will.
Cory, you are just yapping tonight. You are giving 0 Fs, sir. I wish you were in your hot tub again. Remember that show, Cory? That was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the whole show in the hot tub. That's
My back's sore too.
you and James Watson are the only 2 guests to ever do a hot tub show on Stray Cast. By the way, pretty
Nice.
amazing. Hey, Gus, you got some amazing stats. Okay, for you've been at this since what, 2012 was your first year?
Yep.
Okay, so here's what's going on with you and your Bassmaster Elite Series stats and the probing from Ronnie Moore. You, Ginge, how many derbs has Gus fished total?
42.
42 BASS derbs. Now get this. You have cashed checks in 41 of the 42 derbs. What do you think of that, Gus?
Good.
Well, the first year, I think everyone got a check at every tournament.
Okay, you're being humble. I gotcha, but still.
Yeah, I think all of us consider a check making the day 3 cut, and getting the big ones. But yeah, no, like my consistency's gotten a lot better from the FLW days for sure. And it's just doing it. And the more that we get to fish down there, most of us don't get to pre-practice a whole lot. So we show up and try and make it happen.
You're a check casher. You're a check casher, Gus. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Get this. You know how many pounds of bass that you've caught so far in your career at BASS? Chris knows. I see Chris knows the stats. He remembers.
I was just laughing because Coop has pre-practiced every lake already. He's on the ball.
Well, the 3 of us never really get to.
Coop lives in the States, basically.
Hey, Gus, you have caught 1,643 pounds of bass since 2012 in bass. That's a lot.
Well, since 2019
Yeah.
for Bassmaster.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bassmaster 2019. I said 2012. Yes, but that's a lot. That's a lot, Gus. A lot. Now get this, Ginge.
Yep.
Tell him how much money he's won in the whole time and what it equates to.
So for Gussie, per pound of bass, you make every pound of bass $274.92.
Every pound of bass that you catch, okay, in BASS is worth what, Ginge?
$274.92.
$274 a pound. Tell Shelbs that. $274 a pound, bud.
A pound, yep.
Yeah.
So like every 5 pounders, like over
Yeah.
a grand.
Yeah.
Every time you
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's adding up.
That's how he got that beautiful new shop he's in.
It is quite organized. It is quite organized. $451,700. That's what you've won since 2019. And $275 each pound. That's pretty good, bud. Pretty
All
good.
right.
Yeah. We'll take
Whatever
that.
you say. I mean,
Well, that's what Ronnie Moore said when we probed him.
okay. And he said that was good.
Yeah. I mean, it comes out good. We do this all the time on Straight Cast. So you're at $275 a pound. Now let's move on to the next elder statesman, probably the most mature of the group, and
No doubt.
and that is Cory Johnston. Bass Galaxy, give it up for the one and only King Cory. Yes,
King Cory.
King Cory. That's a new one, Cory. Can we use that?
Yeah, use whatever you want.
All right. Cory, you are an Opens champion. Yeah, Cory, that's you.
Yeah.
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 You're an Opens champion. You you are yearning for a blue trophy. Is that an accurate word?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you want old blue. You want old blue. I know.
Yeah, it's
I know.
avoiding me.
It is, and you've been close a couple times.
Yeah, too many.
Yeah, I mean, you have. It's like, so when a lion is in the jungle and it's chasing its prey, yet it kind of stumbles over a log, yet still grazes the neck and gets a little bit of blood on the tongue. You know what I mean? That's where you're at right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, you got a little bit of blood on the tongue, but you couldn't quite sever the jugular.
Yep, it's accurate.
Does it piss you off? Does it?
Yep.
How mad does it make you? Like, have you ever punched drywall? Have you gone that far? Like, what have you done? Are you how mad are you?
No, the one time at Waddington, I got walked off the stage, walked straight to my truck, and drove home. I was not happy.
You're a fierce competitor, Cory. You.
That was when you would have won AOI. Team Timex.
Yeah, maybe.
Water, probably. Yeah, he needs a good watch.
Actually, you know what? No, it wasn't. It was when I think it was when Taku beat me.
Oh yeah. You were leading that one first.
Yeah.
Yep. Smallmouth Disney.
Yeah. All I needed to do is catch 21.5 pounds, and I couldn't even catch that.
And the deal is, like, you are a closer, Cory. Like, you see it in your eyes, and it, like, you actually grow horns out of your temples. It's pretty amazing. Yet the blue trophy has eluded you.
I'm so mad at it. If I ever get one, I might just break it.
You just beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But Cory, you are a derber, like true and true, man, through and through. No doubt about it. You have bass fishing in your veins. Like that's you could have been a battery mogul, big time battery tycoon, but you chose bassing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's all I've wanted to do since I've been a kid, and so far it's worked out.
Now, you're no Gussie, but
not even close.
But 47 derbs and 44 checks. That's pretty good, Court. Pretty good.
The last 2 years I've missed a few.
Yeah, I mean, but pretty consistent. We've had guys on the show that have blue trophies that are nowhere near that consistent as far as cashing checks. Think about that as well. All right, so you are a fierce competitor. Again, no doubt about it. Now, in your BASS career, you have caught, this is again since 2019, 2,156 pounds of bass, and you've won $590,790. Now, get this. Each pound of bass you have caught, Gussie's at 275. Now, each pound of bass that Cory has caught is worth, you think he's higher or lower, Chris?
Going with higher.
Higher? Okay, what's Cory at, Ginge?
270.
Actually, it's going to be pretty close.
Yeah, 274.02.
274.02!
So basically the same.
Basically, I mean, I'm calling that close.
Cory has more per derb, though.
Well, what's Cory's per derb?
12,570.
12,570. Hear that,
But he
Chris?
also has 5 more derbs.
So $274 at $275. So it's neck and neck.
Yep.
It's neck and neck. That's pretty good, Cor.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. So, start saving some rubles up, and for whatever you're gonna do with them.
Pat,
Okay, tell us how bad Chris crushes us now.
In your book of knowledge, Pat, who's
Yeah.
leading it? Polnick?
Yeah, well, no, Ginge, who had the best one? I can't remember who it was. They were like,
Younger guy.
huh?
It was a younger guy.
Yeah, it was. It might even end up being Coop tonight. We don't know. Well, Chris, let's get to you. So you, Chris, are the first ever Canadian champion. Give it up, Bass Galaxy, for Chris Johnston, not only at the FLW Tour,
You're gonna make me throw up, Pat.
Come on, Cor. It's your brother. You get half. It's like at that Eddie Murphy skit. I want half, Eddie. Anybody know that one? Well, come on, you guys are
Brandon's
partners.
not doing too bad.
What's Brandon's? Yeah, Brandon won. You're right, Corey. Yeah, Brandon has the most. But Chris, you are the first ever FLW Tour Canadian to win FLW Tour trophy in Florida, and then of course your Elite Series win. Now, do you remember the first time you ever did a straight cast show, Chris? Like
It was horrible.
You gave me a seizure. I don't know what was going on. It was like
It was horrible.
Yeah, you were.
To be honest, Pat, you were kind of. I kind of forgot about it. You forced me to do it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get ready for a derby that started the next day. I was getting eaten by mosquitoes in a parking lot.
It wasn't me that forced you, though. At that time,
you were saying, "Hey, we got to do the podcast," and I was trying to get rods ready for the derby the next day. I remember it.
On my behalf, we had a very pushy manager at the time who set that up. So that I just showed up for my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like you were in the parking lot, worst guest ever, and like half of the time the camera was like at the parking lot lights of a Holiday Inn.
I was trying to rig for the derby the next day.
But it was outstanding, and you had just won your first tournament and become the first Canadian ever to win a bass fishing derby. And you're looked up to by a gazillion Canadians. Did you know that a gazillion of them look up to
I don't think there is that many Canadians, but I appreciate it.
They do, bud. So now, Chris, get this here. Now, your deal, you've cashed a check in 46 out of 47 derbs. That's pretty good. 46 out of 47 derbs. All right. Now, in your BASS career, you've caught 2,267 pounds of bass. You've won $690,000. $690,071. $690,071.
If it wasn't for that win, we'd be tied.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, but I got a blue trophy and he doesn't, right? Pat?
Yikes.
You both have a blue trophy. Share everything. Remember? Your brothers. Love each other.
Like, have you ever picked it up, Cor?
I wouldn't touch it. I won't even go near it, Gus.
I just wanted to make sure that you haven't like carried it around like
No.
banged up one night or
Oh,
something.
if it ever comes around, you just
you
get
don't
angry.
touch it.
You remember
He
in
gets angry
in
because he's ever around it.
in Step Brothers what Brandon did to the drum set? Do you ever do that, Cor?
I feel like he probably did do something like that, and that's why.
And, Chris, you want to hear your numbers per pound? I got to see where we're at. So we're at 274 with Cor, 275 with Gus. And where's Chris Johnston?
Chris is at $304.39.
The old golden boy shines through again. $304.
Yep.
Wow. He's the leader. All right, Coop, we're cutting right to it. We're going to see who won this competition first. All right, Coop, of course, you are an
Coop might
Opens.
win it.
Yeah, you are an Opens champion. Congratulations, Coop. Going to the BMC.
Appreciate it.
Having a heck of a season so far as a rookie. Where you at in ROI points? Do you know? You pay attention to that? I didn't look, honestly, or ask Ronnie.
I think I'm in the top 20.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, for rookie
There's only like 15 rookies, Coop.
Oh, for rookie of the year.
Bass fishing.
Top 5. Top 5.
Top 5. Yes, that's much better.
Sorry.
That's better. Coop, your luggage is on the floor. Come get it. Hey, hey, Coop. 16th at the Big O. Was that right?
Yep.
Yeah, 16 and just winding a Chickasee chicken. You just went fishing, huh?
Yeah, it was a fun derby, man. I was Florida can be stingy, and I just really wanted to get out of there with minimum a check, and yeah, I was super stoked to get in top 20, especially for the first elite event of the year. I was pretty pumped, and like going into this season, like I just wanted to was praying to have a good start to the year, and we got that, so I'm stoked.
Chris, what was your first Elite Series finish? Do you remember what you finished in your first derb?
Oh yeah, Rick Plunn put the boots to me. I remember it well.
And I didn't mean to bring it up, but
yeah, he taught me a lesson quick.
Yeah,
don't count the old boy out.
He smacked her right in the side.
Cory got in an altercation with him too in that tournament, like on the second morning, and it was the best. Rick gave him the best one-liner, like maybe that I've ever heard like in a fishing tournament.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, didn't you guys meet up? And he's like, fishing some new water today, are you?
Oh yeah, something like that. He's like, fishing some new water today. I'm like, nope, same stuff as yesterday. You?
Yeah, it ended up being all good. Like it wasn't, wasn't like an altercation, but they just didn't cross paths the first day, and but it was a funny story.
That's outstanding.
Yeah.
You stood up to Mr. Clun, though. He probably respected you for that.
He did. He said that after.
That's awesome. Cory ain't afraid of nothing. Cory ain't afraid of shit. He's not. What was your first finish at that derb, Cor?
I don't know, 7th, 8th, 6th, 5th, somewhere in there. I don't know.
How about you, Gus? Your first ever derb?
I was closer to last than first in that one.
Okay.
So I had a tough derb there.
So Coop's doing good. 16th at his first ever derb. That's not bad.
Yeah, he's gonna take my job probably.
As the most loved Canadian in America.
Oh God.
Yeah, hopefully that's it. Yeah.
I'll be taking your sponsor money.
Oh, that's what you mean. Cashin's gonna take all your checks now. I see what you're saying. Well, let's see what he's got so far. So far, Coop, in your BASS career, all right, you have caught 465 pounds of fish, 465 pounds of bass. It's a lot, Coop, right? Short time. You ain't been bassing in BASS that long. And you've won $118,659. Ginge, what do we got? Where's Coop at?
So for Coop, per pound is $255.18.
$255
and $7,910 per derb.
Wow. Good averages,
Very
boys. Good averages, boys. The Canadians are derbers, and of course, Chris Johnston wins everything again. That's where it is.
Yeah.
Pat, are you trying to get Cory even more mad at me for tomorrow or something?
I'm just
fired up.
No, hey,
it doesn't take much to fire him up.
This is an exercise in futility. And what we're trying to do is get Cory those horns to come out. And we're trying to get the horns to come out. BMC. And then what's after the BMC? Murray? The Murrays? Is that next? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cory, we just want you Saturday night, Cory, on everything now. Giving 0 Fs, BDE. You know what BDE is, Cory?
No.
It's bass dictated energy. That's what we need from you. You understand me, Cory?
Got it.
Chris, this is not to piss him off. This is to inspire him. Do you get me, Chris? We're helping your brother.
He fishes better when he's mad.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Dang it. Unreal. All right. You guys want to go on with the show? Let's talk about brotherly rivalry. You brought it up, Chris, not me.
I was just wondering why Coop has his coat on still in his house.
Because he's probably naked under there. Let me tell you another story about Coop. So we're at the Airbnb, right? And Coop's like, hey, mind if we take a, says, hey, Maddie, mind if I take a shower? Like, go ahead, bud. It's your shower. And he's going in there, and I'm like, hey, dude, there's a whole closet full of towels there. And he's like, I was just going to use my hoodie. That's all. Just going to use it. I'm like, dude, catch a bass. That's all he knows. All right, get this. So in my, I got, Chris, you told me, and I appreciated when you told me this when I saw you, that you thought I had a cool job. So thank you, Chris, for telling me.
Problem.
Yeah, and I actually
You're
do.
one of a kind.
Yeah, thanks. I actually do a little work, and I researched Chris Johnston and Cory Johnston today on the Google machine. And I got to tell you that, Chris, you seem to win everything except Google searches from Americans. Now, Cory wins those. So, yeah, it's so I can screenshot these to you so you guys know I'm not bamboozling nobody here. But I have the official Google results. And all I did, you can do this at home, folks. Google Cory Johnston Bassmaster or Chris Johnston Bassmaster. Now, I gotta read this to you now. So, for Chris Johnston, I'm going to send this to you. Should I send it? I'm going to send it to. Let me just send it to Cory, and we'll have Cory read this. How's that? Can I do that, Cory? Can we do this, Ginge? Or will that mess up the broadcast? Okay, just read it. Okay. So when I searched Chris Johnston Bassmaster, the first Google thing that came up is, who is Chris Johnston? Cory, do you believe that shit?
All I can say is don't forget the B when you're searching it.
Don't forget. Oh, I see. Okay. And it says, the next one is, what does Bassmaster Angler of the Year pay? That's the next Chris Johnston search. You okay? So is that like foreshadowing? I don't know. Now, the last one is, where is Chris Lane Fisherman from? That's the third one under Chris Johnston Bassmaster. So I don't know. I thought it was interesting. So people are asking about Chris Lane and you at the same time.
All right.
All right. You ready for yours, Cor?
Yep.
All right. Let's see what we got for Cory. So Cory Johnston. When people Google Cory Johnston, you're gonna love this, Cory. Get ready, King Cor. Get ready, King Cory. Get ready. This is heading towards a blue trophy. Who is the best bass fisherman in the world? Right along, I swear to God, Cory. If you search Cory Johnston Bassmaster, the next search, who is the best bass fisherman in the world? Wow, that's an honor, Cory. You believe that? That's true. I have it on my phone. And then it says, who is the winningest bass fisherman of all time? So, Cory, they're associating you with winning. So, yeah. So that must mean Old Blue is next.
Hope so.
I mean,
hopefully it's not a blue one next term, and hopefully it's a whatever the Bassmaster one is.
I think it's gold and brown or something.
I don't even like looking at it.
Is it, what color is it, Gus?
It's brown.
It's brown. You've seen it, right, Coop?
Oh yeah.
You've seen the Bassmaster Classic trophy.
Yeah, brownish, goldish.
And Chris, you've seen it. You can.
Yeah. Brown and gold.
You're smelling it. You guys are smelling Bassmaster Classic trophy right now, aren't you? I mean, all of you. All of you must be dreaming of it, right? It's only like 2 weeks away.
Yep.
Not crazy.
We're all one step closer to it.
Yeah, man, it's nuts. Before you know it, you'll be doing practice and all that stuff. What's the weather like?
Cold and rainy.
Really? Interesting.
Good.
You like
Did you
that?
say cold and rainy?
Cold and rainy.
You like that, Gus?
Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet, but yeah, I want to let it rain and be cold. That's fine.
But not too muddy, right, Gussie?
Yeah, we don't want no mud. No, mud's bad.
A mud roll.
If it's muddy, we're all screwed, the four of us. Probably. I don't know about Coop, but
Except Coop. Yeah, Coop will stumble into something.
if it's muddy or if it floods, then it's usually not good for us.
Coop's already
guess-
spent a week down there and marked every deep rock pile and every ledge. He wants it clear too.
Coop, how
There's
many
only like 7 of them, so it can't be
Yeah,
that.
you probably found them.
have you been to every lake pre-practicing already, Coop?
No, I haven't. I've been to a few of them. Like I did Santee just because like it's crazy bad out there with stumps. So I would definitely wanted to get down there and learn my way around the lake. So I did Santee. I did Seminole as well. Same thing, like just stumps everywhere. And the last thing I want to do is punch a hole through the nitro. So just getting a feel of what the lake looks like. And, you know, every single one of these lakes this year, minus Lake Ontario, I've never been to before. So I just like going down and scoping it out and seeing the lay of the land.
Yeah, it makes sense. And Fighter and I were watching you, and we forgot you were there practicing, but we're like, what is he doing running through all that? It's like, does he know where he's going?
Where on Seminole?
Yeah, you must have known where you were going.
Yeah.
You probably didn't, knowing him.
Yeah, it's sketchy out there.
Hey, we got some viewer mail. You guys want to hear some viewer mail from some of your peers?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Some of your peers sent in some viewer. Andy, you got any viewer mail type music? We got any reach into the viewer mail sack music? Let's see. Okay. It's time for viewer mail. Wow. There we go. I like it. That's kind of viewer mail question. Okay. This question is from, I'm changing the names to protect the innocent. Okay. First off.
No, you need to read the real names.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Don't worry, Cor. You'll figure it out. And this one is this one is a legit, serious question from Mr. Lynn Johnstone. No relation to Cory and Chris, of course. Who is, by the way, the most amazing big bass snatcher I've ever shared a boat with. Your dad is amazing. Guy just flat out catches them. Unreal. Just smashing them on freaking chatter chickens out of the back of the boat. 9-pounders. Boom, boom, boom. Just laughing at David Dudley like, ha, 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 David Dudley, I'm better than you. I'm Lynn Johnston. It's amazing. He was. Have you ever seen anybody just so freaking elated? Like just rubbing it in to me and Maddie. Just letting me and Matt know how much we suck. You know?
Yeah, he was definitely letting you hear it.
Oh, yeah. Something else. Anyway, this is not from your dad. We're talking about a different person. This is from Lynn Johnstone. And this is for all four of you gentlemen. After all Canadians seeing you fishing the elites in the USA, what do you think that has done for Canadian fishing? Who would like to field that question first?
Just wondering how many times you had to bug him and how you actually got that question.
I sent him a text. He hit me right back. Me and your dad are better friends than you, bud. Believe me.
You got his number, gotcha.
Yeah. Me and Lynn are always texting shit. Yeah. South Park
That's why I know you're lying, because it takes him 20 minutes to write a sentence.
I'm not. I can show you the thing, Car. Hey, truth is stranger than fiction. When I Googled Cory Johnston, it came up with who's the greatest bass fisherman in the world. So be happy.
Well,
be happy. So who wants to take the question first? What impact have you guys had on Canadian fishing? Being
let
an elite,
Cooper answer that one.
Being elite, very good. I like how you did that. Cool. Go ahead, Cooper.
Like they've had a bit, like for me, for example, again, like they've had all three of those boys have been a huge impact in me trying to qualify. Like I said, I've looked up to them. I still do. And it definitely fueled the fire for me to try and compete on the Elite Series. You know, like several years ago, all three of them would agree. There were several people saying it wasn't possible for a Canadian to go down south and compete and do well. And all three of them have proved several Canadians wrong. And it's super awesome. They've inspired a lot of Canadians to want to get into it. I think every year more and more Canadians, young and old, are going to fish Bassmaster Opens. I know there's 4 or 5 doing all 9 this year. And I just think every year more people are going to start to jump in. And Chris, Cory, and Gussie have definitely helped pave that path and, you know, showing everyone back in Ontario that it is possible.
And now you. And how many Opens competitors are fishing all 9? I know Brucey. Who else is fishing all 9?
There's 4 or 5 probably.
My tournament partner actually back home here in Ontario, Danny McGarry, he's fishing them. Evan Kung, Ryan Clark. There's 2 other guys. I apologize. I can't think right now. I got a brain fart, but yeah, there's about 5 of them.
Yeah, the The Canadian invasion continues. Well, good answer. It's good that you are setting the tone now, Coop. You're the next in line setting the tone. These guys are like the senior classmen, and you're the freshman getting hazed right now. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I always looked up to them, and through my videos and stuff, I'm hoping I can inspire younger guys too to get into it, because me watching Chris, Cory, and Gussie growing up, that helped me get to here. So, I hope to inspire people watching my videos to maybe get there one day as well. And it'd be super cool to get a few more Canadians on the elites. It'd be friggin' awesome.
Heck yeah. Well,
yeah.
Let's go viewer mail. Continue with our to our next inspirer, and this one is for Gussie from Dark Mona. This is Dark Mona from Michigan. This guy, and he wants you to play F, Marry, Kill. Do you know that game? Do you know the game F, Marry, Kill?
I'm familiar with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you 3 Canadian actresses, and and you gotta F one, you gotta marry one, and you gotta kill one. Okay, Gus?
All right.
This is from Dark Mona from Michigan. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Margot Kidder, Vanity, or Pamela Anderson. So Margot Kidder, do you know who Margot Kidder is?
No idea.
Do you know who Vanity is?
No idea.
Oh, come on. Do you know who Pamela Anderson is, of course?
Yeah, Pamela, I'm going to go with for the first option, I think.
Well, hold on. You don't know who the other ones are.
Okay.
So Margot Kidder, that was Lois Lane in Superman, the original Supermans. Remember? Okay. She was also in Amityville Horror. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Super hot back in the day. All right. Yeah. And then Vanity, that's she's like a singer or something. She was like not.
Can we like swap Vanity for like Shania maybe?
Oh, well, let's do this. Yeah, sure. I don't think that Dark Mona would care if you picked any of your own at all. So we're going. Okay, so I like where you're going with this, Gus. Don't you, Cor? Don't you like how he's picking it? Don't you like how he's picking his own?
Canadian actor, they're gonna throw Shania in there.
Okay, so we got Shania in place of Vanity. I like it. I like it. Okay, now who we getting rid of Margot Kidder for? Give me another actor.
I don't know. Margot Kidder can just go.
We'll stay her. We might just kill her anyway.
I'm gonna marry Shania because she's from. She's also from Northern Ontario. She'd be able to like. Do an ice fishing trip.
Damn, she feels like a woman. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Okay.
And there you can throw in an Avril Lavigne. She's a Canadian singer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Avril too. She's dirty. I like her. This is going places. Going places. All right. So you're marrying Shania.
Yeah.
And then what's Margot Kidder doing?
She's gonna go away.
You're killing her. You're a nice guy. You didn't want to say it, but I know you have lime and a shovel and rope in your trunk. I know. So Margot Kidder's gone. I got you there. Okay, now who's left? Vanity's out. Oh, we replaced her with Shania, and Pam Anderson. What are you doing with her?
Probably not much.
I know where you're going with it, Cuss.
So you're marrying which one are you fornicating?
Well, you didn't figure it out?
Oh, Pamela. But she has hepatitis.
God, he's saying it wouldn't last long enough to do anything.
Oh, I see. I got you. Okay. That's a good one.
Next time, pick some. Yeah, okay.
Hey, you got to tell next time you see Dark Mona, you tell him. He picked him. He picked him. That's outstanding.
Thanks, Mr. Mona.
This one is this guy's name rhymes with Lee Livesey. It's not Lee, but it's really Lee. And this question is for Cory.
Imagine that.
Yeah, from Lee. Let's up my phone locked. So, Andy, can I have viewer mail music, please? Cory, are you ready? This is from Lee, and he wants to know. Oh, here it is, right here. What is the most sausage you've ever eaten in one sitting? That's what Lee wants.
One or two sausages.
Two sausages in one.
Your sausages, though.
Two sausages, one sitting. Google that, folks at home. See who wins. Cory.
Multiple links.
I had so many questions for Cory from lots of people that are just, I can't even read them. And everybody was picking on Cory. And Lee even says, he said, yeah, that's because Gussie's hard to make fun of. He's just such a good guy. Chris doesn't do anything wrong, so you can't make fun of Chris. And then Coop is too much of a lightweight to F with. That's what Lee said. Cory, isn't it crazy that like Coop is like a bad little puppy sometimes, Cory? You know, it's like he's like that little puppy that just won't leave you alone sometimes. He just keeps humping your leg. You know what I mean? You're at the bar and he's just humping the hell out of your leg. You had to lay him out.
It's not far off when you give him a couple whiskeys. I was at the bar with him about a month ago, and you're not wrong.
I know. And Catherine had to keep his phone safe. Speaking of phones, and Cory ended up popping you in the face, telling you to shut up and get out of. Well,
actually,
we had a good wrestling match that night.
Coop wanted to fight the bouncer that night.
Yeah, sounds like Saturday Night Cory all over again. Unreal. It's the new Saturday Night Cory. Gosh damn it. Laid him out. Speaking of, got a couple other questions here. This one comes in from our friend Matt Robinson. Not Matt Robertson, but it's Matt. So, Inham. This is from Inham. Right here. This is pertaining to. Is it? This is to Chris from Inham, and he said, "Is it true that Coop beat Cory in a wrestling match? Is that true, Chris?"
I don't think so. I think Matt's the only person that can't win. I think Cory beat Coop.
Cory beat Coop, but Matt hasn't won yet.
No, I think Matt wrestled Coop the same night and lost to Coop. So I don't know why he keeps bringing up these wrestling things because it always comes back to him.
Matt likes wrestling.
Matt is hands down the worst wrestler I've ever seen in my whole life.
And I don't know why he keeps trying to wrestle people.
I think every one of you guys except Coop has laid him out. You laid him out, right, Gus?
No.
Coop
I haven't really had to go with him yet. He headlocked me when we were leaving Top Golf last year at the Classic, and it
wasn't a fair fight.
No, it wasn't a fight.
Did he blindside you?
Yeah, he kind of grabbed me, and then Lee got a compromising photo of me, and yeah, so
Matt took it as his only win.
Oh, he claimed it.
He can have it.
He must have been on some girl drinks, I think.
Maybe we'll have to have a rematch at the Classic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Now this question goes to Cory from Inham again, and he says, "Where is the most likely place to find Coop asleep?" Cory, where's the most likely?
Well, floor of a hotel, probably.
On the ground. His answer was on the ground. That's usually where we find.
It's accurate.
I don't even know what to say.
You slept on the floor of my house that night. You were drunk. There was a perfectly good couch, and Coop fell asleep on the floor, the hardwood floor.
And he likes to towel off with hoodies.
I like to sprawl out when I'm on a couch. I don't have that room. It's too narrow, so I'd rather just sleep on the ground so I can stretch and do one of these starfish on the ground.
Hey, well, that's viewer mail. I liked it. That was all right. It's the first ever Canadian viewer mail section. Hey, let's go. You want to play like 20 questions? You want to do like 20 or like a interrogation type thing? You want to do that?
No.
You want to do it, Cor?
Whatever works for you, Pat.
Okay, thanks. Because if it wasn't okay with you, I wasn't going to do it, Cory. Just so you know. All right? You guys ready? Let's do a little 20 question. You got to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Are you ready? Gus, who is your favorite Elite Series angler?
Before I started fishing, like as a fan, it was Steve Kennedy.
Kennedy?
Yeah, just like that guy.
Yeah, there's something about Steve. And Julia's really cool, like, too.
You get, you know everybody, and I don't know. John Cox is pretty much easy to be around all the time. Pretty likable, like cracks. Like I just watched some of the past Knoxville stuff, like the last few days, and like when we were there in 2021, he had corn rolls like in his hair.
Yeah, that's Post Malone John Cox. He's the best. That's my favorite one. Yeah. That's
can't really go wrong there.
That's outstanding. Hey Cory, who's your favorite Elite?
That's a tough one. Probably Rick Clun.
Yeah. I mean, gosh, Clun's amazing. I got to spend the day in a boat with him. It was like,
oh yeah, how
Yeah.
was that, by the way? Like, did you go easy on him, or were you chatting him a lot?
No. It's Rick Clun. I don't even know what happened that day. I think I got roofied or something. I don't even know. It was absolutely amazing though, for real. But I was quiet, Pat. Believe it or not.
I was gonna say, if Pat talked as much as he normally did, Clun would probably karate kick him right out of the boat.
No.
Well, I saw them idling in, and I was worried. Like, I was a little bit worried because I know he doesn't love talking when he's tournament passing. So and then the day before, you got to go with Fritz, right?
The next day, I went with Fritz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty deadly.
Look at that, Patty.
And what you got? Oh, look at you snacking. Look at you snacking, Cory. Gary Lee hooked you up.
It's like a cat getting wet food right there, Pat.
Yeah. I wish if Buff after this, Buff knows I'm going to get some Frosties. He's going to FaceTime me, and we're going to get Frosties together. Me and Buff. But yeah, it was amazing fishing with Clun and out on the boat with those guys. And I behaved myself. It wasn't like with Brandon where I was misbehaving the whole time.
Yeah, okay. Yelling across the lake.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had it coming, Gus.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. It's the sanctity of bass fishing is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I got to ask you, being the rookie, Chris, I won't ask you this question, but Coop, who's your favorite Elite? Just like real brief, who's your favorite Elite Series angler coming into this deal? Besides these cats, like who are your like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to run into this Elite Series angler?
Man, that's a tough one. Like I like a lot of them. Like I like a handful of them. Like Gussie said, like Steve Kennedy's a pretty cool dude. And then obviously all three of these boys up on here right now. BP, I think he's a super cool guy. He's catches them. The way he thinks about things is pretty crazy. Yeah, there's a few different guys. KVD, obviously, like he's the man.
He retired,
Elite Series guy, Coop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking strictly elites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I had to pick one.
KVD might be back in the elites. Did you know that?
That was weird.
Yeah.
I'd probably say
Let's start
BP.
that now. Let's start that right now. KVD might be back in the elites.
I'd throw Hackney's name in the ring too. He's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, I like Hackney.
Hackney's awesome. Yeah.
He's one of my favorite anglers to watch fish.
Yeah, no doubt. Hackney is just
and Christie.
Yeah, they're definitely mallets. 100%.
There's definitely people though that when you're fishing for 3 or 4 years, you get to know that you looked up to, and then you're like, you know what? I don't really like him anymore.
Yeah.
It kind of works both ways.
They say don't meet your idols sometimes. I've seen it happen. Definitely, for sure. Hey, Gus, as the elder statesman of this bunch, who do you think is quickest on their toes? Who has the quickest wit and is the who can come up with stuff on their toes the quickest?
Like out of these three? Or
out of these three.
Cory, for sure.
Cory. Okay, so Cory, I'm going to ask you this question then. So if you had to come up with a rapper name for Gussie, and a stripper name for your brother, what would it be? Rapper name for Gussie, stripper name for Chris.
Chris's would be Little Quissy.
Little Quissy the stripper. And what's Gussie the rapper?
Gussie would be what's a good one? I don't know.
That's yes.
I'm gonna say the Northern Snow Leopard.
The Northern Snow Leopard. All right. Okay, that's Gus's rap name. The Notorious Northern Snow Leopard.
Yeah, throw Notorious in there, then it's definitely a rapper name.
NSL.
If you had to give, so if Coop was gonna get a porn name, what would Coop's porn name be? Core.
Oh man. I don't know if I could say these names that are coming to my head on this.
Andy, you got the beeper ready just in case?
I'm trying to keep it PG.
Well, think of a word it's like it, but innuendo it. Give it some innuendo. What would Cooper Gallant's porn
Coop
name?
the Ass Master.
Ass Master. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Now, if Matt Robertson, I'm throwing him in the mix here. Your guy's roomie, Matt, and I'm gonna throw Fighter, your other roomie, in the mix too, Core. And unless Chris, do you want to take these? You want to go, or you want to keep hearing your brother do this?
I'm having a good time listening.
Okay.
Keep going.
So, what's Fighter's rap name?
I don't even know. I might need some help on this one.
If chirp in. Anybody. Fighter's rap name. Come on. Gus, what do you got?
Next question.
Okay.
Skinny Goldie.
Okay, the skinny Goby.
Yeah.
That's actually a brilliant name, the Skinny Goby. So, do you have a porn name for Matt Robertson, Cory?
No, I can't.
No, not on air. I can't.
Matt, it has to have something to do with 6 inches.
That's on his ruler. That's not even regulation.
So his porno name is less than size 6. You know that, like in math, it's the less.
I would go with less than 4.
I don't know. He's making a lot of films and quite successful at it, though.
I hope he's watching.
Hey, he's
My
got a
phone's
whole
like
group of girls applying to be his Bassmaster Classic date too. He must be doing something right.
Yeah, Matt's not watching. He's opening, closing cabinets right now, making sure they don't squeak and oiling them. That's what he's doing.
And admiring his cement driveway.
Yes, it goes all the way to the street.
Shining it.
He's shining his driveway right now as we speak.
He's out of control.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey, Gussie, tell me your favorite Johnston Brothers story. Your favorite Johnston Brothers story. Tell me, Gus.
I mean, there's many. We've had a lot of good times. Just like probably some of the best times we've had have been like 5 or 6 of us piled into a truck to like go to a rules meeting, or like we used to roll with Brandon McMillan and Josh Weaver, and then like lots of time, with Grow and Fighter, Maddie. We've had a lot of fun times for sure. But probably the first thing that came to mind when we were at Cayuga in 2019, they got into a fight after like day 2 of the tournament about oil. They had 1 jug of oil between the 2 of them, and there was they were hitting each other with flipping sticks and did chirping, and we all just stood back and watched. And that was probably like the funniest thing I've ever seen them do.
Unreal. Chris and Cory, have you guys ever just beat the shit out of each other? I mean, like, have you ever just has it been brutal?
I had to beat him up on Tim's Ford Lake because he was being dumb, Pat.
What did you do? What was going on?
I made him eat grass.
Let's back up.
Cory decided he thought he'd try and karate kick me on the lawn, and I had to straighten him out. He was freaking out, so I pinned him and he was eating grass. It took him 5 minutes.
There's probably a good picture of it, but Pat, he's not stupid. He only takes advantage of me when I can't walk.
You are the one that came at me.
Because you threw my phone in the lake.
Did he have it coming, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
He always has it coming, Pat.
Yeah. He told me to throw him his clothes out of the wakeboard boat at 11 o'clock at night. We were on the water. I threw him his clothes, and then he got mad at me because when I threw his clothes, his cell phone flew out of his pants and went into 40 feet of water, and it was my fault.
It was his idea.
But he was already being drunk and annoying, Pat.
So
I was having a time.
It sounds like you were Saturday Night Cory. I love it. What? So how many years difference is there between you two?
4.
4.
Okay. And then, Chris, when did you first discover that you could beat the shit out of Cory?
He hasn't.
All I know is when I get on the ice, it doesn't matter. He can't catch me. He falls over. I'm good.
Really? He's a better hockey player than you, Cory?
Here we go.
I don't know. I mean, it's what are we saying? What are you saying here, Chris?
I'm trying to be nice here, Pat. I don't want him getting angry.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to get him angry because
I see that.
See, the anger is the motivation for the blue trophy. Don't you understand what we're doing here? And then
I played at a higher level of hockey, and when we played together when I was 21 and 24, he was the water boy. Let's just say that. He can't even argue it.
Cory?
I spent a lot of time sitting in the penalty box, Pat.
Okay. Misbehaving a lot, aren't you? Well,
he still can't score. I mean, I got way better hands than he does. He can't argue that.
Sometimes I just let the silence be the awkwardness that I love. You know what I mean? That's Hey, Cory, what do you think about rules? What do you think about rules, Cory?
Made to be broken.
Made to be broken.
I don't know.
Made to be broken. I agree and disagree. I mean, that's an outlaw way, but there's a certain way and a right way.
It depends what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's certain rules that are golden rules and not meant to be broken. And then there's other rules that trendsetters might break to pave paths. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You talking fishing right now, Pat?
Well, I'm talking philosophical right now, Chris.
Okay.
We're getting deep. What we're doing is I'm getting deep. Me and your brother are just being smart guys. You know what I mean? We're talking smart stuff. We're philosophizing. You know what I mean, Gus?
I know what you're saying.
We're philosophizing. Now, there's certain rules that are set in stone in the organization that you guys fish, BASS. Right, guys?
Yep.
Set in stone.
Yep.
Rules. Agree, disagree. They're rules. Now, the first person I want to ask this question to is if you were on a panel of anglers, a panel of Elite Series anglers, and you guys were chosen to be the elite few. Cory, what would be the first rule that you would change in the Bassmaster Elite Series? The first rule for you anglers.
First rule?
Yeah, that you would change.
GoPros.
Huh?
We don't have to have a GoPro in our boat would be the first rule that I would want changed.
Why don't you like the GoPro? What's the problem with that?
We're there to fish, and I don't want to be looking after a GoPro and be dealing with that. If there has to be a GoPro in our boat, I think it should be supplied. And if someone wants it in there, they should put it in. I don't want to be the guy that looks after a GoPro. That's not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for that. I hate it. I don't like it.
So to clarify, for those that don't know, Elite Series anglers are responsible for setting up a GoPro in the back of their boat and recording their entire day of angling, whether you have a marshal or don't have a marshal, correct?
The only time I think it would be necessary is if you don't have a marshal. I can understand that.
Okay.
But anytime you have a marshal or a camera, live camera in your boat, I don't think it should be mandatory.
And give me an example of how the GoPro hinders your angling performance. How does it?
It doesn't hinder it. It's just something else that I have to think about. I have to make sure that I turn it on. Like, what if I have it in my boat and I forget to turn it on for the day? You know what I mean? I just don't like it. I got to go out and buy one for one.
Yeah, I can
like
see.
it.
I mean, hey, anything you can keep out of your head, keep it out of your head. So I can agree if that's something that's in your head and it doesn't need to be. I'm with you. What about you, Gus?
Yeah.
What would you change? What's a rule you would change?
I don't know.
You don't know? I mean, isn't there
Nothing's
something that you
coming to
think you
mind
could
right
change for the better when you're king, like Cory?
I would avoid the lakes that have a lot of stumps on them. Like it's they'll like cancel a day and then send us, we got to fish on some of these lakes that are just like a stump field and like guys wreck their boats. Someone's, I just feel like that's pretty dangerous, but
Yeah, okay. That's a left curve. I didn't expect that one.
I get stressed out a little bit on some of the like stumpy lakes. Like, we all.
I'll bet. We saw what happened to Johnny Cox out there. Unreal. Hey, Chris, what's a rule you would add to the Bassmaster Elite Series? A rule you would add?
I would add something. It's not easy, and that's probably why they haven't done it. When an opens angler knows he's going to qualify for the elites, but yet hasn't qualified, or they don't announce the official elite schedule, they can still gather info on our lakes, because our lakes are already released for their schedule for, let's say, 2024. And the opens anglers know they're going to get in. They can get info on all those lakes because they're not an official Elite Series angler. That's a rule I would add.
Good. Very well. That's a good one. I like it, Chris. Excellent.
I don't know how you'd enforce it.
Yeah, that's very tough, but it makes sense. What about you, Coop? What's something you might add? A rule you might add to the elites?
Man, I've been thinking about something before Cory even stated his opinion. I don't really know. I don't know. I feel like I'm still super new to the whole Elite Series, obviously, and feel like it might take me a year or two to start realizing and thinking about rule changes, stuff like that. But I don't know. Nothing really popped to my head when you asked that question.
Hey, I'll switch it up for you. I'll give you something that you might be able to relate to a little better, Coop. So take, for example, you got Cory, you got Chris, and you got Gus, and they're all well-rounded fishermen. I mean, obviously, they've gotten to where they are because they're well-rounded. What is a technique that Chris does that you really admire? A technique that Chris does in bassing that you admire as an angler?
With both of them, Chris and Cory, sight fishing for sure. I love fishing, especially smallmouth, but I'm talking like sight fishing for bedding largemouth. That's probably one of my, that's one thing I have probably the least amount of experience with, and those boys they're probably the best in the whole world. They're up there 100%. So yeah, that'd be one of the things that I admire about them too is sight fishing.
Yeah, and
sure.
And I've got to see both of them do it. And Cory spent, how long were we there, Cory? Like 4 hours? You were trying to catch like a 12-pounder or something.
You had them on too, Cory, didn't you?
Yeah, I missed it. I stuck it once and missed it like 3 times.
Cory and I had a deal. I was going to get it on video cast to catch, but he had to boat flip it if he hooked it. You weren't going to boat flip it, were you, Cory?
I would have tried.
Yeah. he would have tried. Hey, Cory, what's before we go any further, Cory, I got to add in, by the way, if people haven't done it, Waterland is throwing in a pair of shades on your behalf, Cory.
Nice.
Yeah, to the viewers. All they got to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. But get this, I don't understand why why Zach did it this way. He's giving away the pair that Matt Robertson likes, not you. Why are they doing that?
I don't know what to tell you. I might have to design my own pair.
That's what I'm saying. They got, we need the Cory Johnston frames. I'll wear them, Cor. I'll wear the Cory ones. Hey, what's the technique that you admire that your bud Gus does? Your elder statesman there.
Definitely offshore. I mean, I can find him offshore. I just prefer not to do it, but he's really good at it.
Is it all that time he spent shining for eyes and ice fishing and all that stuff?
I don't know. I think where Gussie lives, there's a lot of deep stuff, and you spend a lot of time idling around humps and marking fish. And I mean, here we do that too, but on a lot of the lakes that we fish here, you're idling around in 10, 12 feet of water, marking little rock piles and stuff like that. And I just think he's good at it. That's what he likes to do.
What's the most trouble you ever seen Gussie get in without getting arrested, Cor?
I don't know. Probably something when he was hanging out with us.
What was he doing?
The week of your wedding, when we stayed at your house, that was probably like the hardest week of my life. Like,
we went hard.
Hey, what's speaking of breaking the law? I mean, not that anybody that you guys did, but as far as Canadian laws and U.S. laws, who has cooler laws? Like America or Canada? Where are the laws cooler at, for lack of a better term? What do you think? What do you think?
The U.S. laws are way better than the Canadian laws. That's
really?
An easy one.
Is it? Okay, I don't know. Give me an example, Chris.
It's like a prison up here. Handguns, we can't shoot anything hardly at night, like no night vision.
I'm going to shoot out my back window after the show.
We got too many liberals, Pat.
A lot of hunting regulations up here that we have and you guys don't have.
Gotcha. So, but not as bad as Carl
a lot
has.
of gun restrictions. No.
Oh, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, that's so pretty much people wouldn't think that you're that regulated. If you watch Trailer Park Boys, you would not think that Canada is that regulated.
No, it's getting bad up here. It's just getting worse and worse.
Huh.
They're trying to take away like standard long rifles and all this stuff. I think they put it on the back burner for now, but they're trying.
And just want you to have Bowie knives?
Not even allowed to have a knife like that.
If you bring some sort of like a Swiss Army knife across the border from the U.S. to Canada, you basically go to jail for a bit. Considered a weapon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard that both of you Johnston boys are considered lethal weapons as well in Canada. That's what I heard. Freaking weapons. Hey, Coop, you ever watch American Idol?
No, I don't. I used to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even know if it's still on. I mean, do they have Canadian Idol?
Do they?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah,
I don't know if they do, but I know they did.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Gus, do you know that Cory is basically a songbird of our generation? Like that guy has got the pipes of an angel. Like, what did they say?
I've heard him sing before.
Gus, how are you as a vocalist?
Marginal.
Coop, how about you?
Oh, no good.
No good, but you love music, don't you, Coop?
Yeah.
And Chris, how about you? Are you as good a singer as your brother?
Not good. He can win in that category.
Okay, well, we're going to find out tonight because we're doing American Canadian Idol. And yes, that's what we're doing. And no matter what you guys say, you all got to pick a song and just sing one line from it.
My internet's
No, stop it. Cut it out.
I got a bad signal.
No, you don't. This is American Canadian Idol. And fine, you just want Cory to win because you know he's going to win. He's the
Congrats, Cory.
All right, so Andy, spin the spinometer, the Bass spinometer, and see who is the first contestant in Canadian American Idol. Okay? You spinning it? Who is it? Oh, that's a phone. Who's the first contestant? Who's the first one? Cooper, you are the first contestant in American Canadian Idol.
I don't even know the words to any songs.
Coop, I don't care. You got to think of a song that's your jam, and you got to sing a quick line of it, and your peers over here. It's time for Canadian American Idol. Your first contestant, Cooper Gallant. Coop, you're singing what song? What's your favorite song, Coop?
I don't know, Pat.
Come on, you got to do this. It's Canadian American Idol. Sing the damn song. You ready? Hit it.
The Stroke by Billy Squire.
Okay, do it. Do it.
Stroke. 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 There, that's all I got. That's all he says.
Okay, so we're going to go to our first judge, Jeff Gustafson. Jeff Gustafson, what do you think? Hey, Jeff, how was his performance of Stroke by Billy Squire?
That was not as good as his bass fishing ability.
Okay, not as good.
Yeah, that's what I'll say.
Yeah, Chris, what do you think?
Stick to fishing.
Stick to fishing. Yeah. Corey, how was Stroke by Billy Squire as performed by Cooper?
It was good. It was excellent.
I thought it was excellent too. I like how he emphasized stroke in the song. It was really good. Okay, so Coop, we got I'm going with, it's a tie. So far you're doing good. 50-50. I'm a judge too. Ginge, who's the next contestant on American Canadian Idol? Who's singing next? Chris, you're singing next. Let's go, bud. What you got? What you got? Show your brother up. Give us everything you got. Belt it out. What's your favorite song? It's American Canadian Idol. Cory Johnston, your next contestant.
Ooh.
There's no backing down in this game.
No, you're not going to let me off, are you?
No, sir. No, sir.
How about some Tim McGraw?
Okay.
Something like that. You know that one, Pat?
Wow.
I want it. I want it. Give it to us. Give it to the Bass Galaxy. Give it to the Bass Galaxy, Cory Johnston.
Where do you even start?
Come on.
She had a barbecue stain on her white T-shirt. She was killing me in that mini skirt. That's all I got, Pat.
Damn, gosh. I mean, you painted a picture, son. You painted a picture, old son. I want to see her in that mini skirt. Corey, how'd your brother do?
I'd give him a 3.
Give him a 3. 3 out of 10 or 5?
Out of 20.
Out of 20. Not too good. Not too good. Harshing you. Coop, what do you got there for Cory Johnston?
I'll give him a 5.
Giving a 5 out of something.
Coop.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. He's a batting 50. 5-piece. And how about you, Gussie?
I'd say we got a new Derby leader.
A new Derby leader. Okay. I like it.
He's still got to go, so he's got to be generous.
I like it. Okay. So it looks like, according to Gus, and we're going with Gus because he's the elder statesman, Cory Johnston is now in the lead for the best vocalist out of the Canadian Elite Series anglers. Andy, who's next up? It is Gussie. Gussie, I know you've been preparing for this for weeks because I called you and told you we'd be doing this segment.
Oh, yeah.
And you've been preparing for this diligently.
Okay, here we go.
All right, do it, Gus.
There might be a little dust on the bottle.
Nice.
Wow. Holy smokes. I mean, he wasn't shy. He wasn't shy at all. He wasn't shy at all, ladies. He wasn't shy at all.
That's the only thing I could think of that I could remember like 4 words to.
I'm feeling my jam.
Corey, I mean, now, Corey, there's no rules against depicting the same song. I've seen it done before on Canadian American Idol many times. But Corey, what did you think of Gus's performance?
I could give him an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10. You really did bring it. You kind of owned it. Coop, what do you think of Gus?
Yeah, I think he's the new leader. Corey's up next.
Yeah, he's the new leader. Chris, and what do you think about Gus's performance? Did he beat you?
He's got the lead.
He did. He was not shy. His vocal range was phenomenal. He brought
it. Really sounded like he rehearsed it.
He did. Well, we've been talking for weeks about this. I'm sorry. I kind of, but I didn't know he was going to steal Corey's song. I didn't know that. But Bass Galaxy, I think this is the moment that you've been waiting for. With that, Bass Galaxy, I give you the reigning songbird of Canada. Give it up, Bass Galaxy. This is Cory Johnston. He's going to perform for you now, Bass Galaxy. It's the moment you've been waiting for.
Sing.
Yeah. Cory, you can still sing the same song. Canadian American Idol. Up now, Cory Johnston. Singing all the hits all the time.
I might switch it up.
You
Do a little Old Red by Blake Shelton.
Okay, James, can we get some silence for this one, please? I want.
Why don't you play the song?
Well, we can't because then the copyright thing, they shut us down. Then we tried that before. We for real. That's why we.
Called my wife with another man, and it cost me $99 on a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. That's all we got.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Cory Johnston. Wow. Holy shnikes. I tell you, you've been
effort. Really good effort, bud.
No, wow.
Thanks, bud.
Okay, so I am staying out of this, and I am going to. Now it's definitely between Gussie and Cory. I'm giving up my seat as a judge, and it's going between Coop. It's going between Chris and Andy. You three are going to... Yep, Ginge Ninja, you're in. You three are going to pick who is the new Canadian American Idol.
What do you think, Chris?
Okay, Chris, who you got?
Gussie was good, but we need a little more from him. He only had 3 words.
You need an
It
encore?
wasn't enough.
Both sounded good, but Cory sang a lot more. So as of right now, I'm gonna give it to Cory. But Jeff, you have an opportunity to make up for it, sing another song.
I liked how you called him Jeff.
No, I think we'll let Cory win the trophy for this one.
Oh, what do you mean let? Are you feeling sorry for him? What?
No, but he deserves it.
Okay. Well,
way through that 99 out there. That was a great effort.
And he curveballed you like with a new song and everything else.
I mean,
are you wearing pants right now, Cory?
Why?
Just curious. Curious if you are. That's all. Just thought it was a legit question. I mean, because I'm sure you have cowboy boots on. I wasn't sure if you had pants on or not.
I got a nice pair of jeans on.
Okay. I know you always wear.
Can't get my leg that high. I got pants on. I'm not mad.
You're gonna hurt your back. You're not mad. He said. Hey, Cory, what's your 5-year plan?
I don't know. I might be dead by then.
Come on.
I don't know.
I mean, let's say that this season, Cory, you win a blue trophy, you win the Bassmaster Classic, and you win Angler of the Year. Do you just quit?
I'll probably shut her down.
You done?
Probably.
Yeah. What would you do, Gus, if that happened?
if Cory shut it down, or
no, it'd be a hell of a party, wouldn't it, Gus?
It'd be dangerous.
We'd be partying in the battery stores.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, what if you did that? AOY, Blue Trophy, and Bassmaster Classic, one season. Would you keep going?
I mean, I keep going. I keep going. I wouldn't shut her down right away, but like,
no, I would. I'm not ready to shut her down. We all love it too much, but
yeah.
But yeah, that would take some pressure off, and like the results would probably improve for all of us if that happened. Just be zero pressure, and it'd be awesome.
Could you imagine that, Chris? Doing that? Could you imagine what a year?
1 year? No.
Yeah, I mean, could you?
That would be.
It's like unfathomable, right? It's unfathomable.
Yep.
Like,
well, you think someone's going to do it? I feel like you're giving us a glimpse into the future. One of us four are going to do it.
I would love that. I mean, as a bass, as your friend, all of you, and as a bass fishing fan, I would love to see one of you guys do that. I think
I had two of those things literally blow up my face one day.
I know it's so attainable. It's so far away, yet so attainable. Think about it. Glenn, are you thinking? You there? Is anyone? Terry? Joe? I'm just saying random names. But think about it. It's attainable, right? I mean, it can happen. Coop, what do you think? Man? Coop, what do you think? You're thinking hard.
Yeah, no, it's pretty dang hard, but it's doable for sure.
Yeah. And
has it ever been done, Pat?
I don't think so. No, not that I know. Not out of my Rain Man knowledge. Ginge, do you know of it? It hasn't. It hasn't. That's a lot. But it can be done. And I've heard people say that if they did it, they would just retire. If that happened. because it's like the trifecta. But then all that's left is is to win or to get inducted into the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame, and you have everything.
I feel like if you do that, you should be automatically inducted.
Yeah, exactly. There should be a clause written. Talk about changing a rule. Who was the most mature out of all of you? Who would you?
Yeah.
Gussie, you're the most mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably now I am. Yeah. When we met, I probably wasn't, but yeah, probably am.
When you're drinking whiskeys, Gussie.
Hey, our friend Bob Mahoney from Shimano, the first time Cory and I met, we were like in our 20s, early 20s, and he put the two of us together in a hotel room at this Toronto sportsman show, and we had a time that weekend. It was a good time.
Yeah.
So
Gussie and I'm like, we need beer or something. Gussie's like, whiskey? I'm like, yeah. Crown Royal? He's like, yeah. So we walked down to the store, bought like great big bottle of it, and got right into her.
It was heck of a time.
Yeah. We're all over that city that weekend.
Yeah.
Where was it at?
Toronto.
In Toronto. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, if there was no bass fishing, do you think you guys could survive? I mean, we already kind of discussed that Coop couldn't. I know that Coop would be lost. Chris and Cory, you guys got the family business. Gus, could you make a living out of something else in the outdoors, do you think, if there was no bass fishing?
Well, I've done a lot of guiding over the years. Like when I got done with school, I knew I wanted to do something in fishing. So I started doing some writing and just guiding, all hunting, ice fishing, whatever, just anything to avoid having to get a real job. And that still remains my primary goal today.
and I mean, and you do work hard. I mean, being a professional angler is not easy. I saw that firsthand. I mean, and everybody that thinks, it's all glamour and everything else. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff about it, but in order to achieve success, you guys have to give everything that you have to your craft. Rick Clunn calls it total immersion. You know what that means, Cory? You know what he means by that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Putting yourself in it completely. Look at you smiling, Coop. Are you frozen or are you just smiling like that?
I'm just chilling.
If he is frozen, it's the most amazing frozen picture ever.
Am I frozen?
It's the best Cooper still shot. But hey, in order to achieve success, you have to totally throw yourself into the game. I mean, how many hours a day are you guys practicing? 10 hours, 12 hours?
Every hour that's light enough to be out there.
Yeah. And then there's the days of the derb. Coop is freaking me out with this. Does he look the same to you guys on the screen right now? It's absolutely amazing. It's like Jack Nicholson is the Joker right now. Hey, but it isn't easy, man. It's not an easy game to play, and it's kind of underrated as far as what you guys put into it. So it's cool to see a breath of fresh air like you guys that brings some madness to the sport of bass fishing. Does that make any sense, Gus?
Yeah, for sure. No, I think we all probably consider ourselves lucky pretty much every day that we get to do what we're doing. But it's not. It is the dream. We all do it because we love it, but it's not as glamorous as it looks. Like, I think we've all had friends that have, that we've met doing this over the last 5 or 6 years that aren't around anymore, and it's not easy. There's, you have a couple bad tournaments, get in a hole pretty quick, and you lose having the ability to have fun, and you're just not going to fish as good. But yeah, like I said, for us, it's a lot of driving and travel and being away from home, and you know, that part of it's always, you know, like just not glamorous is probably the best way to describe it.
And if you don't catch fish, you don't pay the bills, pretty much. I mean, there's of course you have contributions from your sponsors and guys like Coop. I'm sure you're doing your YouTube stuff, Coop, which is phenomenal, by the way. And I'm sure you make a few bucks. It's real stuff. You make a few bucks off of that, but still, it's the amount that you put out makes it difficult to stay out of the red unless you're cashing checks, like the four of you do, as we stated here at the beginning of the show. So, Gus, you said it. Hey, there's people that some of our friends aren't able to be at this anymore just because for some reason they're not catching fish. Not that they're not amazing anglers.
Yeah.
But this isn't,
no, for sure.
It's not as easy of a game. Yes.
No, it's a humbling sport. There's no doubt about it.
And
for that week of the Derby, we all have fun, but for that week, it is all business. Like you said, you're up before the sun comes up and you're off the water in bed usually by 9, 10 o'clock. Like, and we like to have some fun on the off days, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, and it really is. It's a grind. I've witnessed you guys many times. It's nothing but business. When it's time for the derb, it's derb time. When it's time for play, it's play time. And you guys are amazing at what you guys do. Bass Galaxy, give it up for these amazing Canadian anglers. Now, guys, I hope you had fun tonight, guys. I mean, it's been a good time. Is there anything that I didn't cover that you want to cover, Cory?
No, Pat. I think you nailed it, buddy.
Okay, Chris, are we good? Is there anything that I forgot that we should bring up tonight, or anything?
I think you did a great job.
Well, thanks. I'm not asking for that. I just fly by. This.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta get to review and Autumn's applications for.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Oh yeah, so Matt needs a date for the Bassmaster Classic, and so those that most people have seen, there's a post on Matt's Instagram, and Cory, Chris, and Seth are voting on the most eligible date. So what are the qualifications?
Yeah, Matt lost.
Go ahead.
Matt lost his privileges. You have to throw that in. Matt lost his privileges because his last one was a little cuckoo. So he said we get to pick his date for the Classic.
Oh, so because Matt is not sound enough to make a correct decision is what you're saying. I get it. So you guys
doesn't make the best choices.
Okay. So decisions get clouded. And you guys are picking this date. What's something that you think that you guys want to look for in a date for our friend Matthew? Like what's some good qualities that this date might have?
Well, we had some good applicants, and I'm not sure the route you go. If you're completely serious and you want Matt to have a girlfriend, or I found a great one, and I don't know if she'll respond, but her name on Instagram is Trailer Trash Tammy.
Trailer Trash Tammy. Does she have an Adam's apple?
She has 617,000 followers.
Oh, my goodness.
She's famous.
Wow.
And she is right up Matt's alley. I think it would be great PR for him.
I'm writing this down. Trailer Trash Tammy. Sounds amazing. Googling that. And
it would be a great PR stunt for Matt.
There's a video of a guy with like a palm leaf fanning her. And Matt specifically said, you know what? I think I could be that guy.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Wait, that's
that
her?
Could be Matt. Yeah.
That's Trailer Trash Tammy?
Yeah.
She's a biggin', huh?
She's probably a nice girl, Pat.
I'm sure she's nice.
So what are you getting awkward?
Okay, so there's some qualities that we're looking for. Trailer Trash. Well, Cory, what's you want the best for your friend. What are you looking for in a date for Matt for the Bassmaster Classic?
I just hope Matt has fun.
Okay.
To be honest, he does have a couple of good applicants that seem very normal, and they're really good-looking girls. So it's surprising, to be honest.
So here's the $1 million question: do you think this will get Matt laid at the Bassmaster Classic? This whole scheme.
I think that depends on the pick.
What's that mean, Cory?
Well, I think that depends. I think we have to have an interview with them.
Yes, but I mean, the ultimate goal, I mean, let's just be real. I'm sure Matt's trying to get lucky, isn't he?
Matt would like that, but we get to pick. We might pick a classy girl that needs 3 dates, Pat.
Wow. I get it, but isn't a Bassmaster Classic date equal 3? I mean, let's be real. I mean, come on. That's like 3 dates in one. That's like that's like a date and then taking her to Arby's the next time. And then the next time you go to Texas Roadhouse, right? And then Bassmaster Classic date, getting lucky. That's the whole thing.
You should do it backwards.
What's that mean?
Go on a cheaper date, the more you go.
Oh, that's the Cory. So
start off on the top and then work your way down.
Then you end up at Church's Chicken at the end. In Popeye scraps. Is what you're saying. Hey guys.
Yeah.
All right, so let's hope Matt gets a good date. What? Yeah, Gus?
You gotta like definitely on one of your upcoming shows though, like give us a good full details of your day with Clun and with Fritz.
I will. And yes, and I think I have to find a place for that. Thanks, Gus. I'm glad you're interested in that because honestly, it was a life moment, and I learned so much from.
Absolutely, those guys are legends. That's cool.
And I think I'm gonna do it on the show Into the Great Wide Opens with Brucey and Choder. So on one of they got an episode coming up. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the opens right now. I don't know enough to talk about everything that's happened, but I know there's been some changes and everything else, and I know Brucey and Choder are going to be talking about it coming up here. So,
is that like almost you're just trying to lead people into it?
Say it again, bud. You broke up.
Like clickbait for the next episode.
Yes, that's like dun dun dun. In the next episode, Jamie and Choder discuss the controversies in the Bassmaster Opens.
I haven't heard anything about it. I might have to tune in.
Yeah, there's stuff going on.
Give us a little tidbit.
Well, there's all I'm gonna say is there's some videos out right now that you might need to watch, and I'm not gonna say anything until I know all the facts. But there seems to be some things going down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have to tune in.
Yeah, there's detectives on the case. We'll find out more as the proper Bassin case detectives get us more. But anyway,
right.
Hey, so here's what we got to do. Let's take care of a little business before we go. We got some prizes to give away. We have the mystery Sims pack. That is courtesy of course, Sims Fishing on behalf of Coop and Gus. Hey, Gus, what's your favorite Sims deal going on right now? Like, what's your favorite apparel that Sims has going?
I mean, they got everything. It's so awesome. Obviously, like, if you want the best rain gear, the Pro Dry suit is, I don't know, pretty hard to beat. I think it's top notch, keep you dry. But they make awesome like socks and long underwear and shoes, like the stuff that you don't even think of. Yeah. I got a vest on right now.
I see.
Sim hoodie. I got a little beanie on. Yeah, they just wintertime in Canada. I'm a lucky dude.
You too, Coop. You're all Simsed up too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same thing. Like the Pro Dry suit's unbelievable. I love it. It fits good. That's like my favorite thing about the whole Sims lineup. It just fits so nice.
It does, and it makes schlubs like us look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really does.
100%.
Now, here's a sleeper. Yeah. Here's a sleeper. Guys like Cory, Chris don't got to worry about this kind of stuff, but I like the Sims underwear, all right? Because they have a little penis pouch in the front of it. You know what I mean? You ever
see? Word there was little.
Yeah. So, so it's a nice place. It's an enhancer. It's a package enhancer. So the Sims underwear, one of my favorite things. Cory is the quickest. You're right. He's the one that's that's on the ball. So anyway,
Pat, maybe you should get Matt a pair.
He likes the boxer briefs. We got him some already. We got him some. But all right.
We all saw what Matty likes.
So Peter and Patterson are giving away a mystery pack from Sims tonight because you two amazing guys are on the show. So Andy, we got the Sims pack, the lucky winner for the like and share. You got that? Oh wait, can you get it to one of the guys? Can you get it to Coop or to Gus? And I'll just keep talking. Okay. Okay. So, Cory, I don't know exactly what is happening, but someone allegedly was DQ'd from the Opens, I heard. What? I know. I was just telling Cory what I know because Cory texted me. See how professional we're being right now, Cory? We're doing a Bass Fishing Talk.
Yeah.
But, okay. So, Gus and Coop, who's giving away the Sims winner? You want to do it, Gus?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay. So, the lucky winner, for Andy, what are you giving him? Drum roll or Hootsa Hatsa? Ah, here he. The winner.
Yeah, like, we used to have the best sound effects ever on the show, Andy.
He's a genius, that ninja.
All right, Brad Childs, you are the winner.
Brad Childs, come on down.
Congratulations.
He won the Sims mystery pack. All right, now get this, Chris. Cory, Power Pole is not giving away a Move trolling motor today. They are not. But Kurt and Casey are giving away a Power Pole fun pouch to a lucky person. But while we're on it, like seriously, how amazing is that Move trolling motor, dude?
It's impressive.
Like for real.
By far the best one I've ever used. It's the quietest, that's for sure.
It's pretty insane. And I seen you guys beat the snot out of it. And my favorite thing, the reverse. I like the reverse weed deal.
Yeah.
Like clear the prop deal.
Yeah. They told us, you were with us. They said, run it through the thickest stuff and see what you think. And when we were in Florida there, we put it to the test and you can't stop it.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. And the quietest. And it's pretty much being billed as foolproof trolling motor. So Power Pole tonight is not giving away a Move trolling motor, but they are giving away a Power Pole fun pouch. And Chris, do you have the winner of the Power?
I can tell you the winner.
Yeah, why don't you tell us the winner of the Power Pole?
The lucky winner is Mike Schultz.
Mike Schultz, yeah, bud, you are the winner of the
Mike.
Power Pole. Is he a Canadian or an American? Andy, do you know? Because I forgot to tell you that no Canadians can qualify for this because we can't ship to Canada. But anyway.
That's typical.
All right, Cory, guess what? So because you just signed with 6 Cents and Waterland and all that good stuff, Waterland, congratulations on that. Big move. By the way, give it up for Cory Johnston, making moves, making plays. That's Cory. King Cory, they call him now. In the bass fishing world, he's known as King Cory. King Cor, so Waterland is giving away a pair of the Sight Fisher sunglasses tonight. Or Bed Fisher sunglasses tonight. And it's all because of you, Cor. So I hope you're feeling special about that. And what do you want fanfare? What do you want? Some medieval fanfare? Do you know any do you know a medieval voice, Cory?
No.
None of that? Got you to sing.
Got nothing for you.
Nothing there for that. Just singing. Just singing from Cory. Hey, give it to him, Ginch. Give him a fanfare. And the winner is of the Waterland Sight Bed Fisher glasses. The ones that Matt wears, not Cory.
That's right.
What are they? Who's the winner?
The winner is Christopher Manuel.
Christopher Manuel. That's right, bud. That's the magic of a Bass and Talk show. All you 3 cats got to do is just direct message JR, Rock and Shoal Fantasy, on the Stray Cast Book Face page, and we're going to send you out your prize. And there it is. Hey, boys. It's been a cool time tonight, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I had fun.
Thanks for having us, Pat.
Yeah, my pleasure. We got to do it again soon. I hope you guys all win a blue trophy. There's 7 derbs left, not including the Bassmaster Classic. So
we'll do it after one of us win the Classic.
Yeah, that's going to be a party. That's going to be a party. And I heard that if one of you guys win the Classic, that Stock is bringing us to Leonardo DiCaprio's island. So I'm really looking forward to that. I got to tell you in advance. So you boys better pull it off. And that's any Canadian, not just Chris or Corey or Seth or Matt if they win too. And I think Stock will bring them, right? We all go to DiCaprio's island. You guys in?
Sounds good.
It's in.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can play F, Marry, Kill with Margot Kidder there and stuff.
You never know.
I don't know. Bass Galaxy, give it up for the Canadian foursome right there, the Canadian quadplex.
Thanks for having us, Pop.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you at the BMC. Rest up, safe travels, and we'll see you there. That's
Thank you, Pat. See you, boys.
later.
See you, boys.
Peace.
Have a good night.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's fun, right? Canadian Showdown. All kinds of good stuff. You have fun, Andy? I'm telling you. Hey, so next week, there's a couple options. We're not doing a show Wednesday next week, but I think we're going to do, we might do a show Wednesday. We don't know, or we might do a show Thursday. We don't know. But there'll be a show next week. But I think I'm going to go to Oklahoma and throw crankbaits and spinnerbaits on the thin raft that we all share in this Bass Galaxy we call home. Ichikawa Hooks, thank you. Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey, thanks for being the official brown liquor of Bassin. OmniaFishing.com. Do you shop at Omnia? I do. It's the place to go. It's where all the hip cats shop. Power Pole. Get on the move. Move with the Power Pole trolling motor. Power Pole down and up for pleasure. My Crestliner boat. Keeping me afloat. The XF-189. Also check out the MX-19 and the MX-21. Available now for production. Abu Garcia in Berkeley, thank you so much for being with us since we were children. Waterland Sunglasses. Waterland Company, thank you so much for your support of this show. And, for throwing shade the proper way. Bob's Machine. We're going to get jacked up with Bob's this year. I'm pretty stoked about that. Welcome aboard, Bob's. Impulse Lithium, Bill and Darlene Weidler, thank you so much for what you do for Stray Cast. Half a Spot Official. Alpha Angler. I'm on a rebound with Alpha. And, of course, Dan Bervarni and Cal Sag Bass Anglers. Hey, the Cal Sag Bass series starting up soon. Don't forget, the first few opens, take a chance. See if you can win some bucks. Enter for free. Tell me you heard it on Straight Cast. Hey, until next week, Bass Galaxy. I'm Pat Renwick. That's Andrew Ellenberger, the Ginger Ninja. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to all the advertising partners. And most of all, thank you to the largemouth, smallmouth, spotted, swanee, all them basses. And you, Bass Galaxy. I bid you peace. A peace I bid you. I'm out. Raise a cup. Let's see what salutes.